Hi everyone, this is Chris from TPLI, Turning Point Life Investment, and this is going to be a video on some trades and taking a look at some markets and some stocks for the week ending August 26, 2011. First, I wanted to go into a daily view of the 9-month daily view of the Dow Jones Industrials, and we can see more or less this week was a pretty good bullish week. Markets did rally up to the 20-day exponential moving average, which found its resistance, formed a bearish engulf pattern, and then erased most of the selling yesterday with this nice white candle today. So the market's really not in the Dow Jones is not really in there's no direction right now, short-term wise. Now a bit longer term wise, it's still down. It looks like it's just basically side trending, and there's many ways to say that the Dow Jones Industrials is moving in a sideways move. You can say it's in this box range right here. You can also, if you want another form of consolidation, it is forming a nice type of triangle pattern right here. So either way, it's just basically consolidation right now with no direction. Now if it gets above the top of this triangle, then I wouldn't be surprised for the Dow Jones to rally up higher. And if it gets under the low of this triangle, then I wouldn't be surprised for the Dow to break under 11,000 and probably move down to test 10,750. That's basically how I'm looking at the Dow right now. So there's no real direction, but when the Dow Jones breaks out of this consolidation range, we'll get the clue of the direction of where the markets want to go. And just real quick, going into the NASDAQ Composite, it's basically the same type of story in a consolidation right now. It's in a nice type of triangle too. It gets above this triangle, the Dow gets above its triangle, probably the top of here. It's going to probably rally up higher, and if this NASDAQ moves down lower to retest these lows, then we'll see the Dow probably moving lower, retest those lows. Some stocks that I mentioned, I believe on Tuesday during our webinar for some trades that I'm taking a look at. One of them was Sina, S-I-N-A, and Sina's in a nice triangle too right now, and it hasn't really broken out to any direction right now. So I'm still taking a look at Sina wants to break to the upside or if it wants to break to the downside. IPGP is another stock that I'm taking a look at, still continuing to take a look at from the short side, as I really want to see it break under this $50 level, which is a nice, pretty good resistance level, as it's been more or less side trending this past week. So it's been selling off, and looks like 50 was nice support, and see if it bounces around in this area and then breaks down and moves lower. CATM was another stock that I actually took a position in about a couple days ago because I wanted this break above 23, and it got above 23, and then the next day formed the bearish engulf pattern, closed right there, and I had my stop under these lows around 22.7 on a close under 22.7. Well, the market moved down, but it didn't close under 22.7 for CATM, and it actually recovered. So I'm still holding it. I'm probably going to take some profits around 24 and see if it wants to continue up higher. Next stock that I'm also taking a look at is CLF for short. Right now, it's a kind of an aggressive play, but I'm still banking on maybe if it gets under these lows, it'll probably move back down to 70. But it's kind of rough. Or the reason why I brought this up is because if you draw a triangle right here, you can see that, or not triangle, a trend line, that the top of this trend line was broken and may move back down to retest it. So it could move back down lower and pop up. Me personally, I still like it from the short side, but I do have another friend who doesn't really want to take it from the short side because of this break. And see, that's where I'm going into more of your trading characteristics, how you can see something that someone else won't see when you're trading. And it's very valuable to have another person who can look objectively at markets, just like just like this video has been. We've objectively looked at markets, and it's always good to have a friend who does the same thing, a trading partner, a trading buddy, someone you can bounce ideas off of. And that's what a lot of our members do on the forums. So if you haven't been to our forums or checked out our website, you could. But if you don't want to do that, then it's always still recommended that you have a trading friend. And it's really rough to trade the markets all by yourself when you're first getting into it. So that's just my piece of advice, and I hope this video helped.